The Pi network is one of a kind because of its importance on community involvement, the unique technology it uses, and its ecological design. Using an iterative strategy that allows for community feedback, testing of goods, features, user experience, and milestones are the best way to ensure that this uniqueness is addressed. The Pi network had 3 phases: beta, testnet, and mainnet. But we are going to be looking at the mainnet phase today. What is it, and why did the Pi network close the mainnet? Before that, let's give credit where credit is due. This video has been brought to you by Bitget. It is a one-stop-shop cryptocurrency exchange platform for most trading needs of newcomers and veterans alike. But we will tell you more about Bitget later on. The finished product of a blockchain project is the mainnet, which is open to the whole public. But like a testnet, a mainnet may be updated or revised anytime projects or open source organizations decide that the product needs to be updated or revised. The Pi blockchain's mainnet went online in December 2021. The process began when the Pioneer funds were transferred to mainnet. The KYC verification preceded the Pioneer's balance Pi mainnet launch migration to the mainnet. There was a firewalled mainnet and an open mainnet phase to provide Pioneers time to complete KYC verification, build utility tokens in the Pi ecosystem, and improve on the technology and ecosystem design. This is why the mainnet was closed. The project had to be postponed to late June. During the enclosed network phase, the mainnet was operational, but a firewall prohibited any unauthorized access from the outside. Pioneers were able to KYC and transferred their Pi to the live mainnet blockchain at their own pace. When funds were sent to the mainnet, they were sent in Pi applications, transferred to other Pioneers, or locked up for some time in exchange for a greater mining rate, depending on the preferences of the Pioneer. When the mainnet goes live again, it will be possible to utilize your Pi on the mainnet in a secure environment for Pioneers who have completed KYC. However, the Pi blockchain will not be able to communicate with other blockchains during this time. With a gradual transition to the completely open mainnet, there are several benefits to having an interim contained time. It will enable the creation and usage of additional tools and Pi apps. Also, updating and migrating Pi apps from the testnet to production network will be done. Millions of Pioneers throughout the world will have to complete KYC. Before we go any further, let's talk about Bitget. Bitget is a Singapore-based cryptocurrency exchange. However, it provides services worldwide. In addition to its minimal cost on both the spot and future markets, the exchange's copy trading function is extremely popular and provides a terrific option for traders and their followers to build a passive income stream. It has a friendly and optional KYC procedure. If you're starting in the world of trading, Bitget is a terrific place to start. Its usefulness and minimal cost make it an excellent choice for anyone seeking a new home for their cryptocurrency trading. The long-awaited King's Cup Worldwide Invitational, KCGI, a global crypto futures trading tournament presented by Bitget, has opened registration for the first time. We have team battles and individual competitions where professional traders from all around the world will converge to put your skills to the test and get a chance to share in the prize pool of 200 BTC. During the enclosed network period, millions of Pioneers can complete their KYC and transfer their Pis to the mainnet without interruption. Only a few Pioneers could finish their KYC in time before the mainnet launch. For this reason, Pi mainnet launch plans to provide the KYC solution to additional Pioneers over the next few weeks. But those Pioneers who completed their KYC before the others will be allowed to utilize Pi outside the Pi platform, while those still completing their KYC will not be able to do so. There will be a direct correlation between the speed at which local communities can mobilize their KYC validator crowd and the pace at which individuals can complete their KYC on a global scale. Thanks to the closed network timeframe, millions of Pioneers will have ample opportunity to complete their KYC and move their Pi to the mainnet. Once all Pioneers have completed the KYC process, they can begin using their Pis outside the Pi platform. Because Pioneers can't link the Pi blockchain to any other blockchains or systems during the enclosed network period, they can focus solely on the Pi blockchain's move into mainnet. This period will also allow the community to work on producing utilities and establishing the ecosystem without the distractions of external factors. This aligns with the Pi Network's goal of creating a utility-based ecosystem by allowing programs to be deployed on MainNet and pioneers to use them. Pi programs will be able to transition from the testnet to the MainNet, where genuine transactions will occur. As soon as pioneers are verified, they'll be able to spend their Pis on applications that benefit the Pi ecosystem before the Open Network goes live. Open Network Pi MainNet launch will benefit the apps and the Pi network by allowing for a slow and intentional ramp-up to the MainNet launch. A utility-based ecosystem and an iterative strategy align with Pi's vision of an enclosed network period. Because of this, MainNet will be able to run on actual Pis and production data instead of only test data. Any setups and formulas that need to be tweaked during the enclosed network will be based on the data received during the enclosed period. As the name suggests, Know Your Customer (KYC) involves verifying a person's identity to separate legitimate accounts from fraudulent ones. Pi Network's mission is to create a token and ecosystem open to all pioneers, no matter where they live. With each successive increase in the number of active users in the Pi Network social network, the mining rate has decreased by a factor of 5. Because of this, Pi enforces a one account per person restriction to prevent people from unjustly hoarding Pi by creating bogus accounts. This demands a high degree of precision when determining if members of the network are actual human beings. If the name of the Pi MainNet launch account matches that of the Pioneer's account, they will be screened against the government sanctions list for their KYC findings. As a result of this, KYC helps to assure the network's compliance with AML and anti-terrorism rules and the network's humanness. Scripted mining and fraudulent Pi accounts are forbidden to maintain the network's integrity. Bots and phony accounts have been identified using a variety of technological approaches during the previous 3 years. The burden of proof is on the accounts deemed most likely to be false by Pi's algorithm. Fake accounts that have been found will either be deactivated or subject to a far more thorough investigation and appeal procedure, depending on their severity. Those accounts with a high probability of being held by actual human beings will receive priority in the distribution of KYC slots. Only the accounts with confirmed identities will be permitted to migrate to MainNet, and only the Pi balances traceable to identity-verified Pi MainNet launch accounts will be allowed to move to the MainNet balance. A pioneer's ability to transfer funds depends on whether or not they and their referrals and security circle members have successfully completed the Know Your Customer (KYC) process. Suppose a pioneer in the referral team in security circles does not pass KYC, and the equivalent amount is not transferable to MainNet. In that case, the mobile balance will not be transferred to MainNet throughout the enclosed MainNet time. As a result, any balances linked to the Pi MainNet launch associated with accounts that have not passed KYC will be forfeited at a predetermined date. Instead of allowing other KYC pioneers to mine the unclaimed balances within the assigned Pi overall supply limit for pioneer mining, as mentioned in the Pi supply section, such balances will be deleted because they will never be transferred to the MainNet. The Pi ecosystem will benefit from the closed network's focus on economic activity and growth. During this time, the Pi developers will continue to work on the interface and other adjustments to nodes to allow the community nodes to function on the MainNet. As the network progresses to the next phase, known as Open Network, its constraints will be eased. That's all from this video. We hope you learned something from it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with your loved ones so they too can learn something. Also, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Until the following video, peace, I'm out.